good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is FXFreedom broadcasting you live on YouTube. And this is Forex Trading Course 101. Everybody remember, this is the foundation course. Okay, you have one more to go after this one before you become a professional trader. And never forget, as always, trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way the three pillars of the Forex course 101. Pillar number one is the market. When we learn in the correct way about the market, we are going to be able to correctly analyze and make an educated prediction, long or short, for the week. Pillar number two is the strategy. So we are learning about strategies in the last few days. Today it's what is your strategy, part 5. Today I'm going to show you part of my strategy. Okay, it has a confirmed edge, everybody. It makes money. Okay, so it's going to be most likely interesting to you. And the big one, it's the trader. So it's us, so the market and the strategy they don't work without the trader, right? The trader is going to mess up the strategy. You can follow us on YouTube, everybody. It's youtube.com/c/FXFreedomFX. Okay, and remember, you are going to graduate from this course. Okay, it's going to take approximately 1 year. If you've been studied with us from January, it's almost the end of the year. Anyways, you should have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number two, you have a strategy in place. You understand why your strategy is winning. You understand why your strategy is losing too. And number three, you have a complete understanding on how this market works so you can make an educated prediction, long or short, for the trading week, right? From Monday to Friday. Never forget, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide, right? It's not that easy. Still doable, but not that easy. And the streams are not trading or investment advice, everybody. The streams are for educational purposes only. Remember also that if your way is not working, John, if your way is not working, Jane, why don't you try ours? And for homework or question, you have the Gmail contact, Skype contact, and you can follow me on TradingView, where I was not that active last year, everybody. Okay, and as we talked about in the beginning, this guy is coming up, everybody. Okay, Black Friday sale is coming up. Okay, and remember, winners don't make excuses, and plan your budget. Plan your budget, everybody. Hello, Allah, how are you? We are going to give you 50% discount in the Black Friday week on the Forex Course 101 private classes. We are going to give you 50% discount in the Forex Course 202, which is the advanced course, right? Not for free. We are going to give you 50% off. We are going to give you 50% on the New York trading session. Okay, you might know, not know, we are doing every single day from Monday to Friday. We are trading together with the retail traders, Okay, we are showing you the setups, the entry, the stop loss. Okay, so we're going to give you 50% off this one. Okay, New York session, it's cheap. It's $50 per month. So for some of you who are from Philippines, Sri Lanka, Brazil too, Thailand, you're going to have $25 per month, Okay? So plan your budget, everybody, and don't make excuses, oh, I don't have money, oh, I don't have money. Plan your budget. Okay, Black Friday is coming. Okay, everybody, that being said, so we are here, and those are the charts. Everybody type in the chat. Hello, Allah, how are you? Type in the chat a currency pair that you want to check. Okay, and this is part of my strategy, everybody. Okay, and don't worry, we are giving you all the strategies away, okay, in the advanced course. Make sense? Okay, today we're going to talk about the Fibonacci. You're going to see an example of the Fibonacci strategy that I use. And remember everybody, first comes, first is served. Okay. Don't type, everybody, don't type USD CHF, don't type AUD NZD, don't type Canada CHF. Those currency pairs are sideways. We learned that consolidation, sideways movement, Fibonacci don't work. Freedom, is really this your strategy? Answer, yes sir, this is really my strategy. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start to read. In the meantime, I'm waiting for someone to type in the chat. Don't ask for gold, please. Don't ask for oil. Don't ask for Bitcoin. Okay, currency pair, AUD CAD, AUD USD, Canada JPY, Euro JPY, GBP JPY, USD JPY, whatever. Hello Julius, how are you? Julius, did you enter right now or are you from the beginning? We are talking about the Black Friday, Julius. Everybody, Julius is from Brazil, so makes sense. Ala, NZD CAD. Okay, let's go everybody. NZD CAD. NZD CAD, NZD CAD, NZD CAD, everybody. So let's start to read the strategy, huh? Let's start to read the strategy. This is NZD CAD, everybody. So let's start to read the strategy first. I will trade the market according to the parameters of the daily and the weekly Fibonacci. So I'm not trading the monthly. Okay, I will trade sweet spot zone. It's just vocabulary, don't bother about this. So what is a sweet spot? It's a retracement from B high or low from the 118 extension or the 127 extension back to the 382. Please boss, could you be so kind to tell us which how much for the Black Friday? Not in here, makes sense? This is a class, Julius. Okay, send me an email, send me a Skype message. Okay, Julius? Not in here, would not be appropriate, you know, this is not a sales speech or a commercial speech, okay, it's a lesson. And everybody, so I will trade retracements from B high or low from 118 to 127, okay? Of course, for the 118 and 127, the rule is, see here, it's a rule. The rule is that the market didn't retrace already to the 382 retracement, so even if the trend on the daily weekly chart is up, making higher highs and higher lows, I can enter selling the sweet spot on the daily, from the daily chart. So just an example, right? Okay, so what is this strategy basically saying is that, and NZD CAD is down, right? NZD CAD. This means that if this is the daily Fibonacci, okay, and remember there is a rule, the market, if the market doesn't go to the 618 in here, okay, this must not happen. But if the market does something like this, okay, and here start to retrace, then I can trade from here up to here. Okay, nothing that special, right? Nothing that difficult. So this would be one. Okay, and I have sweet spot, zone, entry rule. So again, it's a rule. I will enter only when the market closes a high-low, not necessarily candlestick formation, from the daily chart and shows crown on the daily, counter trend line break, and candlestick formation on the daily chart at the same level of past support resistance, market wave on the day in my direction. If not, I can enter short on trend. So let's check, number one, everybody, if this is happening on NZD CAD. NZD CAD weekly chart, right? See everybody in here, NZD CAD. This was a sweet spot trade in here. Okay, So it was from below. Why low? Because we are in a down Fibonacci sequence, down market wave. So this was the trade from here to here. Now we are looking at the weekly chart. This was the trade from here to here on the daily chart. And looks like we are here. Okay, so this is going to be a trade for me and my strategy. Type in the chat, everybody, is this clear? Fibonacci strategy today. What is your strategy? Part 5. I'm showing you part of my strategy. Okay, so we are at the below, and it says rule, the market didn't retrace, so check the market did not retrace. Now I need to see a crown on the daily, I need to see a counter trend line break, right? So this is the weekly, right? Now let's go on the daily. Let's go on the daily. And do I have a crown, right? We're going to learn about crowns in the future, everybody. So I don't have an entry yet. Make sense? Until the market's making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs on the daily chart, I don't have an entry. A crown is going to be once the market breaks the high. So the market must change directions from the daily. Okay, so far this is the left tip, this is the center. So my entry for my, no, I cannot enter. Okay, boss, let's buy right now. No, sir. Hello, Clara, how are you? No, sir. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put an alarm, everybody. I'm going to put an alarm up in here. And if the market crowns, we don't know. If the market crowns, then I'm going to have a check on this rule. Counter trend line break. Let's see how we are positioned with the counter trend line break, right? Okay. So if the market crowns, short line, you know, trend lines. If the market crowns, we have a counter trend line break too. Okay, candlestick formation on the daily chart at some level of pair support. Okay, so if the market breaks this high, something like this, and then it's going to retrace, you know, it's going to retrace down to here, so this is going to be my entry. If this is going to happen, maybe not, right? Maybe the market is going to just fall and fall and fall. Everybody, don't complicate. I know, you know, I'm reading some messages, you know. Don't complicate too much. Make sense? Make it 1, 2, 3. What is 1, 2, 3? 1, it's crown. 2, it's counter trend line break. 3, it's candlestick formation. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. If the parameters are there, there you go. You are going to buy the market. Okay. Remember, you are going to enter from the daily. Okay, but you are going to buy the weekly chart. Make sense? So in between, you are going to have your setup on the daily, but you are going to try to capture pips from the crown on the daily, from the entry of the daily, okay, up to the 61.8. Any questions so far? Freedom, can you show the strategy? Yes, sir. Everybody, any questions so far? Let's do it like this. Hopefully. Type in the chat, no, it's clear, we can move forward, or type in the chat, no, it's not clear. Be specific, everybody. Freedom, so you are trading retracements and extensions from the Fibonacci? Answer, yes, sir. Remember, this strategy has a proven edge, it makes money, Okay, don't confuse making money with losing trades, you know. Okay, I have losing trades too, but this strategy has a proven edge. Okay, what is an edge? An edge is a proven fact that your strategy through time it's making money. Okay, so you're going to have winner, 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 7 winners, loser. Okay, this strategy wins 7 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10. If you are willing to obey its rules to the teeth. Yes, we're giving this to everybody, we're giving you all the strategies in the advanced course, make sense? You can copy mine, it's not a problem. There are no secrets, make sense everybody? There is no magic formulas. You need to just learn how to use the strategy, you need to learn about yourself as a trader. Okay, you need to learn that if your personality is a day trader, you are not going to make consistent money with my strategy. Okay, why not? Because this is a swing trading strategy. It needs a different set of skill. Okay. Yes, everybody, I'm not saying that you cannot make eventual trades and eventual money, but being consistently profitable, hear me out, being consistently profitable with the swing trading strategy, if your personality is a day trader, makes sense? It's going to be difficult. And in reverse too. I tried to be a day trader, everybody, not for me, you know, it's not my personality. I tried to be a scalper, didn't work for me, it's not my personality. Freedom, when are you going to teach us? In the advanced course. Okay? Just, everybody, remember, try not to jump in front. Okay? Everybody wants to make money, we understand this. Focus on 1, 2, 3. Okay? Your goal should be to work hard and be focused on the 1, 2, 3. If you are going to do well on the 1, 2, 3 from the Forex course 101, then it's going to be easy for you in the advanced course. Bad news too, right? If you are not going to work hard or well enough or in the correct way on the 1, 2, 3, then you are going to have a difficult time in the advanced course too. Does this make sense, everybody? Okay, I'm not seeing any questions on YouTube and I'm not seeing any questions on the other streaming platforms, so let's move forward. So this is the retracement rate. And here is number 2. I will trade the extension zone on the daily chart. So the extension zone is defined when the daily. So we have rules and we have definitions. Okay. The market makes bullish, bearish candlestick formations on the daily, weekly chart at some level of support, resistance, pivot point, and breaks the trend line or counter trend line. Okay. So, I am trading extensions and retracements, okay? We are playing chess with the market. We are letting the market come to us, okay? We are not forcing any trades, professional traders, okay? We are letting the market to come to us. So, this would be a retracement trade, right? Until up to here, everybody. And starting from here to, just an example, to here, then this is going to be an extension trade. We've learned all of this, everybody, how the market moves. We learned that talking about the market wave, talking about the short-term trend, talking about the Fibonacci, the market is going to go from retracement to extension and then another retracement and extension. Okay, so this would be the first trade, right? a retracement rate. Sometimes is going to happen, sometimes is not. Okay, and talking about the extension trade, the market makes bullish bearish candlestick formation on the daily weekly chart at some level of resistance and breaks the trend line or counter trend line. So in theory this would be this, right? The market broke the trend line or the counter trend line and made the bearish candlestick formation at some level of past resistance, right? So on the chart, everybody, this would look like, right? Let's go on the charts. So the last is here, you know, so this would be the, okay, this would be the extension here. So we had trend line here, and you know, we had trend line here, right? Okay, so bearish candlestick formation with a counter trend line break at some level of past resistance or pivot point or whatever. So everybody, can you see in here that with the bearish candlestick formation in here, this market reacted to the pivot point? Can you see this, everybody? We had bearish from the strategy, right? We had the bearish candlestick formation, which is this one, rectangle 1 2 3. This was the entry. There you go. Change colors, background color, there you go. So the market hit the blue, green, kind of green, right? So the market went up and up and up and up and up, hit the pivot point area. It's not a line to the pip, it's an area, and reversed, made a bearish candlestick formation and reversed at the pivot point. Agreed, everybody? The blue line, the green line, it's the pivot point. So we have, from this strategy, we have the market makes bearish candlestick formation, check at some level of support resistance pivot point and break the trend line or the counter trend line. Would you say, everybody, is a check? Talking about us checking the strategy, would this be a check, check, check? Or it's not a check? What would you say? I want to hear from you, everybody. Would this be a check from the strategy that we can move forward and try to see if we can make the trade, if we can enter the market? Yes, we can. So talking about trading, how to trade the Fibonacci's, you can enter a retracement trade on the Fibonacci, you can enter an extension trade. Check, 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 okay? Everybody, and yes, let's go step by step, agreed. If not, it's going to be too much, right? You can clearly see a crown on the short-term trend, relevant highs and lows, and change in trend direction from the daily weekly chart. You can clearly see a crown on the short-term trend and a change in trend direction. So from the theory, right? From the theory, this would be in here. So you are going to see the market making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and then you are going to see the market changing trend direction. 2.3, I will always check what the highs and the lows are doing on the weekly monthly chart near the trend lines for not to enter into a trap. Example, bullish candlestick formation but below the trend line, which signals the market is ready to go from one trend line to another trend line. So before entering the market, I'm going to check the weekly and the monthly chart. Okay, so talking about this specific trade, everybody, we had no retracement, you know, it was just extension and retracement and extension, talking about the market wave, right? So the short-term trend was extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, and then we can connect the dots. Okay, now if this is the daily chart, hello Tony G, how are you? If this is the daily chart, okay, then I'm going to clone and go on the 4-hour, and as the strategy rules are saying, you can clearly see crown on the short-term trend, relevant highs and lows, and a change in the trend direction from the daily weekly. Well, we didn't have any retracements on the daily. Everybody, do we agree that we are seeing a change in the short-term trend from the 4-hour chart? The market was making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. At the counter trend line break from the daily, at the pivot point from the daily, the trend changed. Do we agree on this? Everybody type in the chat, yes, I agree, or type in the chat, no, I don't agree. So this was the market making higher highs, higher lows, and then change to lower lows, lower highs. Can we check the strategy on this too? Everybody, if this is all too complex for you, if this is your first time with us, please go back to Dukas Copy YouTube webinar page and start to watch lesson number 1, what is market structure? Any questions so far? Clara says yes, I agree, very good. Okay, so yes, I agree, very good. So before I enter the trade, everybody, what is the strategy telling me to do? It's telling me to, I will always check what are the highs and the lows doing on the monthly and the weekly, near the trend lines. Okay, for me not to enter into a trap. So I have all checked, you know, this was a real trade, everybody. In here, this was a real trade, a real setup. So before I entered the market, this was what? May 30. So I need to go to May 30 on the weekly chart. Weekly chart, May 30. May 30, weekly chart. Where are we? May 30, August, July, June. There you go. We are somewhere in. See, everybody, this was this. Okay. The market was, from the weekly standpoint, the market was in a retracement here, in a retracement here. So bullish candle, and this week at the counter trend line break on the daily, this candle was not closed yet. Okay, it was not closed yet, but it was forming. Nonetheless, the strategy is saying, well, check the trend lines. Are we near some trend lines, right? And if this is the high and I can extend the trend line, you know, we are not near the trend line, are we, everybody? Are we near trend lines in here? Freedom, what would be an example of this trade going against the trend lines? Great question, everybody. So what would be an example, right? If there would be, so we don't have it, but up in here, one trend line, you know, one more trend line in here, and one more trend line in here. Okay, everybody, we don't have it. Oh, give me a second. Okay, there you go. So back in time where we don't see the future, right? Back in time, this would be, it's just an example. So when if this would be the setup, let's say that I can check all the parameters from the strategy as we just did a few minutes ago, but I'm looking at the weekly chart, and on the weekly chart I'm seeing something like this. Then this is a no-go for me. Okay, why not? Because even though I see a crown on the 4-hour chart, even though I have a bearish candle at some level of past resistance pivot points, okay, even though if I have a trend line break on the daily, this is a signal for me to stay out. Okay, why? Because sometimes this was not the case. A trader just asked for an example. Sometimes the market is going to gravitate from one trend line to another trend line, and this is a trap. Make sense, everybody? Yes, try not to complicate, everybody. We had the lesson, I showed you how to trade the Fibonacci's. Okay, if you're going to do with the limit orders, okay, buy or sell limit at every Fibonacci, you are going to break the Fibonacci sequence in 5 pieces. Okay, you are going to spread the 2% risk into 5 Fibonacci parameters, then you are going to be fine. But again, those two are two different strategies. Okay, don't mix apples with bananas. Today I'm showing you my strategy, how I trade the Fibonacci's. Okay, so this is the weekly chart, and exit screen. Where is the daily chart? One more time, everybody. Okay, so this was then the actual trade. We entered in here and then we managed our trade. Okay, if we go back in time, this is the daily, one more, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is the B? And blue hit the blue. Okay, everybody, so back in time, this was a real trade too. Okay, and this is, everybody, a perfect example where we did both. We entered into a retracement trade and then we entered into an extension trade. Okay, please ask questions. There is no right or wrong. Don't be shy. Don't think, oh, I'm going to ask this stupid question. There are no stupid questions. Okay, so back in time, this was the market, and the market didn't retrace yet, hit the 118 extension and then start reversing. Agreed, everybody? That the market was making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and then stopped making lower lows, started making higher highs, higher lows. So sweet spot, right? Don't bother, you can say it ABC, whatever, you know, just vocabulary. So for me to enter from 118 or 127 back to 618, different tools have different retracement numbers, don't bother. 0.382 equals to 618 on Forex. I need to see a crown on the daily, counter trendline break and candlestick formation on the daily chart, market wave on the D in my direction. If not, I can enter the short-term trend. And this is the chart. Okay, now, do I have a crown in here? Do I have a crown in here, everybody? No, I do not have a crown. I don't have a crown, see everybody? The market should make something like this. It should make, when the market starts retracing, it should break this high in here. Downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. It did not. It made a lower low and then it made a higher low. But this is no crown. So I did not enter. Did not enter in here. Okay? Oh, but the market went up and the market formed a new high and the market was making hard highs, hard lows. You need to obey the strategy rules, everybody. Make sense? In the advanced course, we are giving you our strategies. It's not a big deal, it's not a secret, it's nothing special really. But you are not going to make any money if you are not going to obey the rules. Every single time. See in here, everybody? See in here? Trading is a learnable skill. You can learn this. Nobody's born a trader, believe me. Trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way. The market, not a big deal. The strategy, not a big deal. But there we have a trader in here. And we are telling you, you are not going to make any money if you are not going to obey the strategy rules. So, if you have a strategy that says, wait for this and this and that, you know, here you should not trade. Oh, but it's making hard highs, hard lows. See in here, everybody? This is the trader here. Oh, but, you know, oh, but it's making hard highs, hard lows. Oh, but it's doing this and that. Oh, but we have, you know, Ichimoku and stochastic and oh, and we, you know, this is the challenge in here. You have a strategy, black and white, hopefully not subject to interpretation. It has a confirmed edge. I've been making money for decades with this strategy, everybody. And you are going to, yes, you are going to receive this in the advanced course. Not a big deal, everybody. One more time, it's nothing special. But then we have here this guy, you know. So if my strategy has black and white rules, not subject to interpretation, I should not have entered buying or going long in here, and I did. And if this is you, what are we doing? Are we collecting samples or not? We've learned in the previous lessons, you must define in strategy what to do, and you must also define in the strategy what not to do. In the what is your strategy part 2, we were looking at XLS strategy, and he has a rule: I am not going to go against the short-term trend. So it's a rule. Okay? Golden nugget for you today, everybody. Golden nugget. What are golden nuggets, boss? Golden nuggets is the knowledge that professional traders have. Golden nugget. Okay? Professional traders let the market come to them, their setup, where the losing trader is always trying to force the market and trade. Print this golden nugget out and read it 5 times every single day for the next 90 days. I'm not going to read this for 90 days. Up to you, you are an adult, but this is science. Okay, how to form habits, how to influence our subconscious mind. Forex course 2, the advanced institutional course. We trade by habit, everybody. Print this out and read it 5 times per day. First thing in the morning, last thing before you go to bed. Okay, so you can understand this subconsciously. Professional traders let the market come to them. Okay, if the rules are saying I must see a crown, I must see a crown. Oh, but the market's going up. I don't care. We professional traders, we let the market. We are playing chess with the market. Makes sense? No, it doesn't. It does make sense. Everybody, you're going to learn in the advanced course that money is a consequence of a well-executed strategy, not the reason to enter into a trade. So until you have a strategy and it's telling you, you must see a crown, you must see a crown, and you enter the market without the crown, you are entering because of the money. Does this make sense to you? You are entering because of the money. So here is somebody asking, but doesn't anybody wants the money? Answer no. No, no, no. Professional traders, we understand. It takes some time. Okay, those are the mind traps. Professional traders, we understand that it takes some time for the market to position in the correct way. Okay, so we are letting the market to come to us, the setup from the strategy, where the losing trader is always trying to force the market typo, right, and trade. But we are trading to make money. No, sir. No, you don't. I'm telling you every single day, don't trade for money, trade for freedom. Now you get it, right? A beginner trader thinks everybody's trading for making money. Not true. Okay? The losers are trading for making money. Why? One more time, everybody, hear me out. Money is a consequence of a well-executed strategy. Black and white rules, not subject to interpretation. Okay? I know I'm going to hurt some of you. Some of you feel hurt right now. Agreed? How do you know? Been there, done that, everybody. You know, some of you are hurt right now. You know, so you are calling me a loser trader? I was too back in time. It's normal, it's part of growing up, how we grow up, everybody. Nothing to be ashamed of. Fair enough? But until you are forcing the market, oh, but the market is going up. See? One more time, you are not getting it. You know? Oh, but it's going up, and Ichimoku and Stochastic and the JP Morgan super unicorn system is telling you to buy. Make sense? We learned yesterday, everybody, what would happen if you work for me. Let's have some fun, right? Everybody, you work for me in my hedge fund. I'm giving you this strategy that it's hopefully black and white, not subject to interpretation, and you are going to buy in here and you are going to win. What is going to happen in the same day, or at least in the next 24 hours? Am I going to be happy and I'm going to give you a bonus and I'm going to give you a raise? Or I am going to give you the first warning? Which one is going to happen? And this is the reality, everybody. This is how institutions operate. This is what you must learn as a retail trader, how to think. And 90% of traders still lose today, 2022. We have auto FIPS, technology speeding up. 90% of traders worldwide still lose. And here is one of the secrets. It's not really a secret, but you must study those things. You must study yourself. It's all about the chart. It's not. We are going to start the psychological class, everybody, in the future. It's not about the chart at all. Oh, but we are looking at charts. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You have a beginner trader and you have a professional trader, both looking at the same chart with the same strategy, same rules. The beginner trader is going to enter in here and is going to win, where the professional is staying out. Who is right, who is wrong? I want some money. Everybody, until you focus on the money, you are not going to get this here in the Forex course 101, but you are going to get this, you are going to understand this in the Forex course 202, the advanced course. Until you are after the money, until you want the money, you are going nowhere. Okay? Just, oh, but I don't understand, it goes against my programming or whatever. Just try to believe me. Make sense, everybody? Have faith in what I say. You might be thinking, this is pure BS, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay? You don't need to accept this right now. Just try to believe me. So, but it went up and the retail trader would win, but on the other side, if FXFreedom, if Michael is saying that we should not bother about the money, well, might something is there, right? Why? Because professional traders have the numbers, right? And the loser trader, it doesn't matter advanced, beginner, intermediate, the loser trader does not have. Agreed, everybody? If you don't have the results you want, hear me out, this is a fair speech, right? If you don't have the results you want, okay, if you don't have profitable month, losing too, so loser, right? If you don't have profitable month, profitable month, profitable month, profitable month, profitable month, profitable month, profitable, 2016, profitable, everybody, if you don't have those numbers, just an example, you don't need to make 16%, but you end the month in profit, right? If you don't have those numbers, and I'm telling you, don't trade for the money. Don't bother about the money. Let the market come to, and you are still doing it. You are doing this. Okay, and you don't have the numbers. Well, try to listen, try to have faith, believe to what you might say, okay, this trader won in here, but he doesn't have the numbers, right? It's just one trade, maybe, this is me and I'm not and I'm not consistently profitable from one month to another, everybody, make sense? Maybe there is something missing. Yes, print this out and read this sentence 5 times per day for 90 days. Professional traders let the market come to them. They are set up where the losing trader is always trying to force the market. So the market is going to go down and he's going to sell, and the market is going to reverse. And the market, you know, the market is going to go up and the trader is going to buy and the market is going to reverse too. Everybody, are you constantly losing? Is this you, everybody? Every single time that you sell, the market goes against you, and every single time that you buy, the market goes against you. Is this you, everybody? This was me back in time. It's no shame, believe me, this is how we learn. So moving forward for today, extension. The market makes bullish bearish candlestick formation on the daily chart at some level of past support or resist pivot point. I can see a crown or I can see a change in the trend direction. So I didn't go long, and then, you know, counter trendline break from here, right? We have 2 out, out, out. So this would be 1 and this would be the aggressive one. I have the Fibonacci. The market made bearish candlestick formation, check. At the pivot point, check. I can see left tip, center tip, right tip, and then the market crowned. So it's check, check, check. I'm thinking, right? Seems like magic, right? I'm thinking I'm bewitched, says Clara. Nothing like this, everybody. Make sense? Just obey the rules. So from the strategy, right? Check, check, check. I will always check what are the highs, lows are doing on the monthly and the weekly chart. So if this would be the case, this is the daily chart. And this was what? This was December 2018, everybody, from the weekly chart. December 2018 from the weekly chart. Where are we? 2018, it was back in time, somewhere in here, right? 2018, 2000, where are we? 2018, December 2018. So we are here, there you go. Our trade was, so our trade from the daily was in here, everybody. Okay, now were we at the trend lines? Okay, were we at near the trend line so the market can go from one trend line to another? The answer is no. Okay. So this is where we entered and we managed the market, and the market reversed from the daily, right? Trading the Fibonacci's. Here is where we entered the trade, then the market reversed, and here is where we entered again. This was the counter trendline break. This was the counter trendline break. Same rules. Bearish candlestick formation at pivot point and the market crowned. Left tip, center tip, lower low. Here was the entry. Here was the entry, everybody. And the rest is history, as they say in the movies, right? And then it's just counter trendline break, counter trendline break, counter trendline break, and so on and so on and so on. Before we finish for today, everybody, is this doable? Can you do this? Can you build a strategy that you are going to obey the rules? Black and white, not subject to interpretation. Canada CHF. Boss, I'm a logarithmic trader. It doesn't matter. Congratulations to you. But you are going to have the same. Where is the Canada CHF monthly? Where is the month? There you go. Everybody, can you do this? Is this doable for you? Out. So where is the text, right? Text. Up in here. Text. Up in here. Just give me a second. There you go. Can you do this, everybody? Is this doable? Build a strategy that is easy for you to understand, easy to obey, easy to execute, and collect 100 samples. Same entry, same trade management, same exit. Why would you do this? Because you want to quantify the strategy's edge. An edge is a statistically proven fact that your strategy produces more winners than losers through time. Why it sometimes takes years to a trader to become consistently profitable, everybody? Because every single time we change a strategy parameter, we are changing the edge. So we go back to square zero on the 100 samples. Julius, there you go. Everybody, Black Friday is going to come soon. We are going to give you 50% discount. Only on the Black Friday, during the Black Friday week, okay? 50% on private classes if you want, 50% of the advanced course. Okay, so plan your budget. Don't tell me, oh, I don't have money. Well, plan your budget. Winners don't make excuses. And if you have a strategy, everybody, New York session every morning. Okay, 50% too. Julius, yes I can, very good. Okay, everybody, see you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade for freedom, right? Don't trade for money, trade for freedom. This is